unless they're talking about, because I did lots of grinding in the original Pokemon.
Oh, the original.
Oh.
Continue on US 71 South for 4 miles.
Oh, was kind of.
Jesus Christ.
Wonders for him. What a great beauty sleep.
He is, I think, narratively, if you look at all the characters.
My.
That they did not look like they stopped.
No.
She said, so I came to
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the fuck are you doing?
First, just tell us the basic plot point of this story. It's a story that's set in a parakeet chat room, and two people happen to find their way to the chat room. A young girl living in a very sort of sterile life.
Guy just went straight from the turn lane. Dumbass.
If coming off Final Fantasy 6 and 7 and 8, it was just like, it felt ancient. It felt
no!
It felt like, okay, I understand why this game was never and that really wasn't really fair to the game.
And the UMKC Block School of Management, where students can become a catalyst for change in the health, nonprofit, and urban sectors by earning a Master of Public Administration degree. Learn more at umkc.edu/.
Positive on it. You're the first person I've heard say, like, the Bard's Tale for PS2 was not good. Well, it was a PC game. Okay. Now, the only saving grace about that game is it comes with the old Bard's Tales. On PC and on iOS. I assume on Android. I don't know. I don't have an Android. But yeah, I think that thing is horrible. But that's because I went through. It's a single player. It is totally tongue in cheek. Some of the jokes are pretty sexist. Some of the jokes are pretty stupid, in my opinion. The music is probably cool, but yeah, that era of game writing humor is not.
Yeah, he's going way slower.
I mean, the difference between Doom,
Look out.
a game, a running gun first-person shooter that did not have any true 3D elements. It was a 2.5D game.
Yeah,
up
it's
to
kind of like
Deus
a
Ex,
perspective.
a hardcore RPG. I mean, the leap is pretty enormous. So
Evidence space to show that maybe we need to start decreasing the amounts that are given, for instance, directly at them.
But that could be challenging since preemies are often vulnerable to infections.
People apologize in the end, and you think there's no way that it will ever happen in life, but it did happen. And he was saying this phrase, I owe you one, which was so confusing to me. But it was soothing.
Because space is a dangerous place, right? So there was this tension, even listening to the main, like, menu music, I felt this, like, tension and like, yeah, things could, at any minute could go wrong. This spaceship could explode and I'd be out in the cold death of enemies. Wait, what happened in the segment?
Don't worry about it. We'll get there one day. Don't worry about it.
Jesus.
Hold over ever. My first game came out in 1980. I was making Apple II games. Okay.
Whoa, that was fucking stupid.
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take the I-35 South I-7.
Fucking really?
Afghanistan has been in talks with the Taliban. We discussed it before a Washington, D.C. think tank audience, and we'll hear more about that in 10 minutes. Support comes from Sock Club, delivering a monthly gift experience with a new pair of socks and a personalized message.
More like Section 8, just to set it straight. The struggle is day to day, living under tin huts and holes in the ground.
Fucking dumb of you.
yes, it's most comforting. But also, like, I think one of the things that, like, the more Dungeons and Dragons I play, the more I kind of enjoy how it's kind of, you know, it's the theatre of the mind, and it's all about imagining.
Perfect.
Yeah, honestly, it really does sound like it's up your alley.
This
You
breeze
should
is
really
gonna
give it a
do.
try and see. Come back to us, see how you feel.
Here's the thing. I want them to put it on mobile.
Surprise!
Right, it's only PC for now, right?
Yeah, so...
What was that for?
Get off your phone and I won't have to honk at you. It's very simple.
Control of Savando, is kind of in trouble because Savando is my main source of party
Holy
healing.
shit, you fucking
Yes,
moron!
yes. And one thing about status effects in Dragon Quest games is they are
Wow,
merciless.
that was fucking
like,
dumb.
This isn't the kind of game where someone falls asleep and they get
Bolton, you're not going to vote for this deal. And if you're a Democrat and you don't want to hear from Hunter Biden, you're not going to vote for this deal. So it's like saying, I'm interested in having witnesses.
Just fucking
but
run it
them
then,
having
guy.
a surefire opportunity to kill a vote for witnesses. So what comes next is, I want to say PI from Shattered Memories.
Oh, shame.
They measured that very overtly in Shattered Memories. It is the same thing, but explicitly told you they were doing it, so it wasn't a surprise or interesting at all. But if you examine this knife from
Oblivion with guns was Game of Thrones 3 maybe. Right. And at first we were like, that's kind of insulting. You just, and then we were like, screw it. Like, everybody loved Oblivion. Like, if Oblivion with guns sounds pretty cool, like, screw it. We're gonna turn it on its head and just embrace the meme. And everybody's like, yep, that sounds pretty awesome. I'll play that.
Well, let's just stop.
This is the real deal.
And then
Actually,
it was immediately taken from them.
very much so. Yeah.
Okay. As for me, I'm not a big superhero fan in general, but I did like Batman because of the animated series, and that's a big reason why I like this game. And I was
today we played so casually online. Back then, it seemed I guess it still kind of seemed like space technology. Playing your console online.
Wi-Fi wasn't that common. I felt like I was able to navigate encounters fairly easily, mostly because magic feels really strong, pretty much out of the gate.
Playing some music on Spotify. Sorry, something went wrong. Please try opening the Spotify app to continue.
Anyone played it back in the day when it first came out, they're like, the hell's a Donkey Kong?
I don't think so. Like, I don't know, maybe because I discovered it as a very young child, but it takes jumps, ducking. You basically have kind of the core moveset of Street Fighter right here in this game from 1984. It's kind of impressive.